Hello, Julie and Andy. Here's your sewer scope from today. Just obviously giving you orientation, showing you the clean out location there in the basement. Cast iron. Cap was a little tough to get off. Not terribly so. I have a couple of tricks when it comes to old brass caps. You'll see right here in the beginning, I mean, you can pick up a fair amount of flaking at the bottom of the pipe. That's why it's holding water, would be my guess. In this beginning section, before we get to other inlets and things like that, or if the house has been sitting for a long time, you'll tend to, at least in that beginning stage, catch a lot of metal flakes that fall off the inside of the pipe. Not uncommon at all. Clear here. We do hold water in a couple of spots. That was another inlet right there that we just passed under. This section, it looks to be in really pretty decent shape. A little bit of bouncing around. That's normal with cast iron because it gets bumpy on the inside. You can see buildup of, see the channel right there in the middle. Okay, so that's a buildup of organic matter, cooking grease, fat, things like that that people make the mistake of dumping down the drain. I mean, ultimately, the line's in really pretty good shape, but you can see the buildup underneath the water there. You know how it kind of flattens out the bottom of the pipe. It's not a circle. So we'll go underwater here a little bit. This may be a slight upward slope. You'll see right here will drop down, right, and then it clears out. So that just, again, may just be a function of how the pipe was laid, if it had to route up and over something. But again, fairly clear here, but again, you see the buildup at the bottom of the pipe. My guess is that this line has not been cleaned in a really long time. We'll go underwater again right here. Unfortunately, the water is really dirty, so one, you don't have any visibility to, and two, it's basically coats the camera lens, so I can't get a good picture. I'll clean off here in a little bit. I couldn't run any water just because of the position of where the clean out was and that there's not a laundry sink in the basement. So hey, look up ahead, you see that wad of paper products. There's your culprit right there. So it's creating a little Charmin dam there, if you want to call it that. It'll clear out here in a little bit, and then on the return trip you'll see that the line is flowing fairly well. Keep going along here just a little bit. Those are cobwebs, and that is the city connection. We're coming in at a right angle to that big clay pipe for the city. You can see the water flowing across our path, so that'll tell you right there that that is the city connection. I'll have an overview in the written report as well as suggestions, but ultimately what I'm going to recommend is that you have the pipe cleaned. One, because it hasn't been done in a really long time, and two, not all of the pipe was visible. Again, that underwater section, as well as the bottom of the pipe not being clear enough to be able to fully evaluate. So I would get it cleaned out and then re-scope it just to check that there wasn't any hidden damage that we didn't see in this video. Please reach out to me with any questions or concerns.